everyone, this is your main man Keith Fustas here from Keith Plays PS4. Happy Tuesday evening to all my amazing viewers on this awesome channel. Today the Los Angeles Chargers will be traveling out to the eastern part of the U.S. in Nashville, Tennessee to battle off against this Tennessee Titans where they claimed themselves home since 1999. They played, I think, in Memphis when they were called the Tennessee Oilers, and they were in the past they were the Houston Oilers, but now they're called the Tennessee Titans. So they're playing in the Music City of the state of Tennessee. And around 2017, 2018, they changed their naming rights to the stadium. It's Nissan. It's no longer LP Stadium. And so we'll see you guys at kickoff time. Without further explanations, let's get right into this. Welcome to Nashville. This seems like a pretty nice stadium. Corey Davis. Both teams coming out of the tunnel on this gridiron to battle each other off to see who will likely win today's video.
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, this is the National Football League. Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans versus Tyrod Taylor and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Alright, everybody, we're gonna return here the kickoff. So now we got Davis is going to return this out. He's going to break a couple of tackles here. Oh, he's going to make it. He's going to run this out. I think he's going to make it in. Touchdown, Titans. 97-yard return there. That time, I think it's Rashard Davis. And he's going to make it in. He jumps in the leap of faith, just like in the Assassin's Creed game. So that is a automatic touchdown, 6 points to the house. The rookie Justin Herbert is making his first appearance onto the field for the first time today. I think he's from Oregon, Justin Herbert. And Austin Eckler will get stopped right around the 3-yard line, inside the 5. So hopefully Tennessee can get a safety in that and also his first pass is incomplete. By the way, this is expedition mode. And I was correct earlier what his first name was, that his name was Rashard Davis. I was right. His name was Rashard Davis. It turned it to the house. So give him some credit for scoring the first points of the episode. And Adoree Jackson will be our punt returner. I think we're just going to change it up. Since he scored the touchdown, I like to change up the returners. Almost every time they score a touchdown, he breaks a couple of tackles. Will he make it to the house? That will be a yes sirree, and that is a touchdown for Adoree Jackson. 71 yards there that time. And we are going to take a break, take it to the house. Just watch this incredible play. He just did it like his teammate Rashard Lewis did when he returned it when he scored the first touchdown of the game. There was a fumble recovery earlier on the play. So let's check this out here. 2 points up on the board for the Tennessee Titans is Vic Beasley, the former Falcon. And I think I'm going to give Vic Beasley credit because he forced the fumble there on that play and caused Tennessee to get the 2-point safety. And it is out of bounds, so that will be a flag there on the play. So now I think we're going to go in the middle of the field, on the middle of the football field. This is our first time on offense. And Derrick Henry gets his first rush of the game. It's a first down and 10 for this Tennessee offense. So now we're going to use the 26 duo. The LA Chargers have had more yards than us, so we're going to take our timeout here and take a look at this. They say it's underrated stadium, really, and I mean, I do like the lights on it, and I do like how they painted some of the stuff red, and really, it makes it to some Tennessee Titans fans unique, and you could see the Nashville skyline from on that side of the field right there, on that side of the stadium. So now we're gonna begin the second quarter. So it's 3rd and inches, so we have to get a first down whatsoever. So now Derrick Henry is still the running back. He gets stopped there at the 18. 5 rushes, 32 yards. The goal is for Derrick Henry to get at least 100 yards by the end of the episode. Oh, and he's running it out. Nobody stops him, and that's a touchdown for the Tennessee Titans. First rushing touchdown of this game. It will now be 23-0. All right, now we are on defense here. All right, now Austin Eckler is running it out, and he will get stopped there at the 42. 2nd and 6 now. We're going to blitz. And now it's at the 45. So we got a 2-minute warning coming up here. And there comes the 2-minute warning. You can see, I like how they show the stadium and like the surrounding parts of the city where the stadium is located. The cool thing about it, I think in my opinion, is how the Steelers, they get downtown Pittsburgh looking over the Ohio River and the Allegheny River. So now it's 44-yard line for this LA Chargers offense. And I'm kind of in the fun of these new uniforms, and the Chargers, in fact, Kenny Vaccaro makes this fumble recovery there. Unfortunately, the Chargers, I think, will get their first turnover of the episode. And Derrick Henry has 6 rushes, 50 yards, and 1 touchdown there. So he's like halfway from getting the 100 that he really needs. So see, oh, he jumped over, he hurdled. 7 rushes, 67 yards, and 1 touchdown there for Derrick Henry. So it's now 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. I mean, he is like a superstar X Factor. And he will get down at the 25. 8 rushes, 79 yards, and 1 touchdown. So hopefully they can move the chains here. Break the tackle. Gets down at the 22. 9 rushes and 82 yards. And 1 touchdown there. So now this Titans offense is doing a pretty significant job. 10 rushes and 87 yards. 3rd down and 2 now. We're just going to pass on this play here. And I might just pass it off to Corey Davis. and he will get down right around the 2-yard line. First and goal, we're in the red zone area. And now he stiff farms him. The quarter's going to be over anyway. So we're still leading 23-0. LA needs to score sometime in this game. So 23, 15 passing yards, 87 rushing yards, and we got one takeaway. All right, now we get to kick off the middle here. As the Tennessee Titans will kick this off. The LA Chargers will return the second half, by the way. And they will get stopped right around the 26-yard line. So this will be a first down and 10 for the LA Chargers to begin the second half here. And Justin Herbert gets sacked, and the Chargers say they have they do. This is Vic Beasley's sack of the game. And they get stopped there at the 17. 6 for 8, 59 yards there. So we're going to blitz on this play. This Titans defense is doing a significant job. I mean, they did score that safety earlier in the first quarter, and he gets sacked, and they get the fumble recovery, and it's believed to be Wesley Woodyard, or I think his name. They take it to the house, and this is LA's second turnover of this game. Wish Cameron Wake was still on this team. It might be Harold Evans, so we'll see you guys. Well, we're going to take a break, and we'll see you guys when we're on offense. All right, now it's second down at 23. It's second and long now. We're going to use a blitz play. It's the 3-4, and it's the end of the third quarter. It's now 30-0. There's a skyline of Nashville. The 16 was from the 2 touchdowns, and the safety we got. Correction. It was Jeffrey Simmons Jr. that scored the safety, not Vic Beasley. But I will give him credit for that. And he gets stopped there at the 32. 111 yards passing for Justin Herbert, the rookie. And he gets sacked there. Fourth down and 13. There was no punt returns. Now they're trying to attempt a field goal try. Let's make sure. Will they make it? Looks like no. They miss it. They miss it from like 32 yards out. They miss it. No good. He's going to run it all the way. He's going to break the tackles, and he claims the first down. 12 rushes, 123 yards there. Now we're going to use the pistol formation, 494 F-flat. And I'm going to pass it off to some A.J. Brown. Gets a first down there in the red zone, I'd say, but and Ryan Tannehill makes the touchdown, the former Miami Dolphins quarterback, first rushing touchdown of the game for him. So we'll try to make a 2-point conversion. See how that works. Hopefully this will possibly work this out. It will now be 30. Maybe not. Derwin James made the stop there. And we're going to take a break here. Alright, we got less than 2 minutes ago. We're going to use a cover one play. It's still 36-0. Justin Herbert and his Los Angeles Chargers are finding a way to get the first down and possibly score a touchdown, and he slides through right around the 10-yard line there. So they're in red zone cover. They're in the red zone. So we're gonna use a zone blitz 2 deep, 3-4 under. So we're using and he will get stopped there. Austin Eckler. So now we're gonna use the 4-4 formation. They don't have 4-3, so we're gonna use the 4-4 formation. Second and goal now from the 7-yard line. So now this is an incomplete pass there. So now we're gonna use special teams mode. We're not gonna do. Oh, was that Malcolm Butler offside? No, it wasn't. And he will get stopped there. And the Chargers do in fact get the touchdown. Mike Williams with the first scoring points for this LA Chargers offense. So Herbert passes it off to Mike Williams, and it will now number 81 there. It will now be 36. All right, as the Tennessee Titans, we are ready to return this kickoff. We only got 30 seconds left, so we got Rashard Davis, and there's a user juke there, so it's 25 seconds at the 25-yard line. So now we're still going to use some Derrick Henry. I think for the remainder of this game, we're just going to run him out. And they use the spin move, and he gets stopped at the 36-yard line, 134 yards. We're going to take the timeout here. Got to think of a better running play. I guess we can use the gun formation, and I think we should use. We're going to use the inside zone for Derrick Henry. So now he's a superstar X Factor. He jukes it up. He spins it out. Will he make it? Will the game be over? 170 yards there that time by Derrick Henry. Move those chains. I love this Madden 21 game so far. And the game is over, by the way. The Tennessee Titans win it at home. 36-7 is your final score of the game. So it's now 36-7. Derrick Henry wins it in his offense. They moved the chains there, got many first downs and many touchdowns as well. So we're going to check out. We'll just check the stats here. This was the Titans did a really good job. They did a tremendous job actually today, because they got the safety in the first quarter and they scored 20 points afterward. They did not get the 2-point conversion, but at least they got Derrick Henry. What a performance maker he can make. Adoree Jackson with the punt return, just like Rashard Davis in the very first. Oh wow, they got 2 takeaways, more passing yards than us, but we still won total offense-wise. All right, let's take a look at our stats here. 36-7, 209. The LA Chargers had 108 in total offense. We had 181 rushing yards, mainly by Derrick Henry himself. The LA Chargers had the more passing yards than us, but we still won anyway. With 72, 10 first downs. We had 9, 71 punt return yards because we didn't even punt at all. Kickoff return yards, we got 119, I think, because of the Rashard Davis touchdown we scored. That made it count. LA had 2 turnovers. Tennessee had none. We were 0 for 1 in 2-point conversions. 4th down conversions, I believe, was that touchdown play from Mike Williams to Justin Herbert. 3rd down conversions, we were 2 for 2 there. LA was 2 for 7. Red zone touchdowns, we got 2 of them in. The Chargers had 1 penalty, and we accepted, maybe declined. And so our player stats, Ryan Tannehill had a passer rating of 118.8. Would be pretty equivalent to 158.3. But he didn't have a lot there that time. Derrick Henry had 14 attempts, 117 yards, and 1 touchdown there. Austin Eckler had 6 attempts, 12 yards, with an average of 2 there that time. Justin Herbert had 2 rushing attempts and 13 yards, but no touchdowns. He had 2 fumbles, but they were both lost, by the way. Ryan Tannehill had 1. That was his only touchdown that he actually scored himself with no passing. One attempt and 11 yards. Keenan Allen had the same, but didn't score any touchdowns. Receiving, Mike Williams had 1 reception, 14 yards. That's a touchdown there. A.J. Brown had 1 reception and 13 yards. Keenan Allen had 3 receptions and 33 yards there. Corey Davis had 1 reception and 15 yards. Virgil Green had 3 receptions and 32 yards. Darius Jennings had 3 receptions and 45 yards. So let's see the kick return. Rashard Davis had 2 kickoff returns, 119 yards. Longest was 97, which was the touchdown, by the way, and 1 TD. Darius Jennings had 6 kickoff return attempts, 100 yards total, but he didn't score it. Adoree Jackson, turns out he had the only punt return was actually a touchdown. Just keep that in mind. So it was 1 punt return, 71 yards, and that was the only touchdown. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please leave a like for all my other videos, and we'll see you guys next time.